This program has been brought to you by Alpine Bank. Dedication you can count on and experience you can trust. Alpine Bank, member FDIC.
It's a crisis that's going to get worse. As the nation's population ages, we're also living longer, and the number of people who will require personal care during their elder years will continue to grow. But despite the demand, the number of caregivers, whether unpaid family members or professional aides, isn't growing nearly as fast. And the gap threatens to leave our most vulnerable seniors alone at a time when they need help the most. The aging population is a phenomenon that demographers are calling the silver tsunami. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the number of seniors 65 years old and older will grow from 16% of the nation's population today to more than 25% in the year 2030. And in Colorado, the number of seniors is expected to more than double in the next 20 years. In contrast, the number of home health aides is expected to grow only about 40%. Local home health care professionals say the gap between supply and demand may be partly due to a long-time perception that personal health care aides are nothing more than maids or cooks. But one home health care company wants to change that perception and attract more men and women into the profession by offering a week-long certification program for potential caregivers. Comfort Keepers, a provider of in-home care services in Durango and Farmington, will offer the Caregiver Learning Academy beginning next year. The week-long program addresses everything from a primer on basic human needs to personal hygiene care to maintaining a safe and clean environment. The certified curriculum is taught by local healthcare professionals and meets Colorado state requirements for personal care providers.
Our goal is to change that perception about this caregiving profession. It is a profession, it is rewarding, and it's a lifetime career. It's not the kind of job that is going to be automated. That human touch and that human interaction and that connection, that's always going to be there. It's always going to be needed. There's lots of technology out there for a lot of different things, but it can't replace that human touch. We are really hoping through the Caregiver Learning Academy to be able to at least pull in people who thought they might want to do this but never really thought they could. At least give them the skills, because once they get the skills, they will increase their confidence, and we believe that that will build the profession of caregiving. But more importantly, we really do want to help the community, and we want these families who only can afford to rely on their family to be able to get the help they need.
While the demand for professional in-home services continues to grow, Schaefer says the majority of caregiving in the future will continue to be provided by family members, many of whom have no experience caring for their loved ones' personal needs. That's why Schaefer and her husband Ray also plan to offer a free Caregivers Academy for friends and family members.
We feel there's such a need for family caregivers to be able to have skills and have training to be able to care for their loved ones professionally, because they are at risk of injury. They're at risk of injuring their loved one if they don't do things properly. And again, there's plenty of training for the emotional aspects of it and the stress-related aspects of it, but not for the personal care, hands-on physical skills that are required to help somebody to just get through their day.
The Learning Academy for family members will be 3 days and will cover the basics of safety for both caregivers and their loved ones. Sessions are planned for next spring. If you'd like to know more about the Caregiver Learning Academies, visit the Comfort Keepers website at comfortkeepers.com/DurangoCO.